Korean pop culture is on a meteoric rise. South Korea's GDP witnessed a growth of 20% within a span of fewer than 10 years. Doesn't it seem suspicious? This growth became more prominent after the globalization of K-pop and K-drama. From K-pop group BTS becoming the biggest and most famous boy band in the world, to the film Parasite making history as the first foreign-language movie to ever win an Oscar, and Squid Games becoming the most watched Netflix show of all time. Let's go back and look at the time after the Korean War. Dictator Park Chung-hee, the third president of South Korea, began a series of economic reforms that eventually led to rapid economic growth and industrialization, a phenomenon that is now known as the Miracle on the Han River. But this left entertainment industry ignored and censored heavily by the regime. It was only after his assassination in 1979 the new Korean government started to refocus on cultural exports. In 1993, during Kim Young-sam's presidential term, a significant event unfolded. The first Hollywood movie, Jurassic Park, was released in South Korea. Surprisingly, it garnered a staggering revenue of $920 million, which would have been equivalent to sales generated from 1.5 million Hyundai cars. Recognizing the potential of the entertainment industry, the South Korean government took note and initiated reforms to loosen censorship on media. They extended these changes to the entertainment sector and even established a dedicated culture division within the ministry. The world has now stepped into the era of the Korean wave, also known as the hallyu. K-pop has attracted international funding from major entities such as BlackRock and GIC. The release of BTS's Dynamite alone generated an impressive revenue of $1.43 billion. Presently, the K-pop industry contributes approximately $10 billion annually to South Korea's economy. Netflix is said to have invested around $1 billion in Korean dramas exclusively produced by the platform. This happened because the South Korean government has been exclusively funding development of cultural exports and entertainment in their budget. The result of this is not just limited to revenue from K-pop and K-dramas, but export of other commodities like skincare. The surge in the export of K-beauty products is a direct result of the exposure of K-pop and K-drama to the Western world. Everyone wants a piece of K-beauty, and now many of the major beauty conglomerates are either collaborating with or producing their skincare lines in Korea. The K-pop and K-drama actors are renowned for their flawless skin, thus influencing people to aspire to achieve similar results. The skincare industry is projected to reach a global market value of $196 billion by 2024. South Korea's skin-first philosophy has significantly contributed to this market, generating $11.8 billion for the country. South Korea's cosmetic exports have exploded in recent years. In 2014, the figure was approximately $1.7 billion, skyrocketing to $8.30 billion in 2021, and it is projected to further increase to $18.32 billion by 2030. Rise of the Korean food in the West. For instance, Korean ramyeon has become widely popular in the West through the portrayal of eating it in Korean dramas and K-pop culture. In 2023, export of Korean ramyeon generated $446 million, and there has also been seen rise in kimchi sales by 26%. South Korea has also become a tourism hub for various reasons, including K-pop concerts, cosmetic procedure tourism, and fans desiring to visit and experience locations featured in K-dramas. Now let's just brainstorm. What did we learn from this video about wealth creation? How did a country with no natural resources become an economic powerhouse? South Korea understood that entertainers like K-pop artists and K-drama actors can heavily influence people into buying their lifestyle, which eventually gave boost to their cultural and entertainment exports.